have a question?
Yeah.
What's your name? Tell us your name.
Yeah, my name is Kayla, and I really love Lego. And I'm wondering, like, in this sorting, if you're looking for one specific Technic brick, like, where would you go and how would you do that?
Are you talking about our own personal brick or brick on the show?
Oh, no, on the show.
Okay.
Technic brick would be on the right-hand side. It would be in the right corner, third shelf down, twice back.
Okay, that's weird because it's like exactly where it was on our season too. So that means there was at least some consistency.
I mean, one problem we did have though, when those Technic bricks went, they went quick because people really wanted the larger ones, and they were, I don't know if you found that out, but they were hard to come by. So just so you guys know, the set, when these guys were on set, was in LA, and they moved the whole set to Georgia. And so they did it exactly the same way, rebuilt it and all in Georgia. It was really amazing.
So I'm going to give these guys from season 1 a hard time by giving them a brick pin answer. The dots elements are located on the left-hand side in the corner on the top shelf. The drum lacquered gold elements from the Monkey Kid set are located on the back left side, 2 shelves down, 2 across, I believe.
We didn't have any of those things in season 1. That's why he's telling us.
But at the end of the finale of season 1, Brickmaster Amy did come over to us and say, "I've got this great new line coming out, and I really wish you could have had the parts. Can't wait till you guys get to see it." I think she was talking to my daughters because they were there. They were like 8 and 5 at the time, and they had a precious little connection with Brickmaster Amy right after the finale ended, and she was telling them about how excited she was for them to see her new line. And Dots was announced like the next month, and they got to build with him.
Hi, I'm Megan.
Hi, Megan.
I have a follow-up question to that one. Did you get a tour of where all the parts were, or on the first challenge did you have to find out where everything was as you built it?
Well, maybe season 1 was different than ours, but we actually had a book. It was a book as well as on the Surface Pro, but it was really hard to navigate. I mean, there are so many parts. It was impossible. You just had to learn it. No, we did not get a tour. Okay, we got a 30-minute intro, but I think most of it was learning it, seeing parts, figuring out where they were, and trying to memorize that. The book and the catalog that showed us all the parts was only available to us while we were on the clock. None of us took the time to find out where all the parts were. So basically it was like open, figure out where everything's at, and then say, "Guys, do you remember where the turntables are?" Well, but we were all so helpful with each other. It was great. It worked great.
Season 1, we had a book, just like they had, except for our very first episode. They arranged the brick pit a certain way. They gave us this book. The only person that actually studied and memorized that book was Manny, and he knew where everything was. He would just sit there, because we had our books nonstop. He would sit on breaks and just memorize everything.
That's one thing we had that they didn't, is we were allowed to consult the book off clock.
Did you guys ruin that for us?
I think Manny probably did. Because, no, so then that was episode 1. Episode 2, right before we started filming, they mentioned, we moved a bunch of stuff around in the brick pit. So then we had to rediscover where everything was.
And if I remember correctly, there was a delay between the change and the book update.
Yep.
So we had to do some building before they were able to get the new books printed. And was that as soon as that was episode 2? I thought we had more time to learn the first brick pit before they changed it, but who knows?
Speaking about the parts, so we had like 5 million bricks. You guys had like 3 million bricks. But anybody in this
Wait,
room...
does that mean 2 million were dots?
Maybe. It's true. So if anybody in this room has ever had to make do with whatever Lego they have in their Legos collection, that right there is a Lego master skill. Because when we would say, oh, what piece would be great here? Let's go get a super long Technic, and you run to the drawer and everybody else had drained all the Technic and there was none left. Now you get to use that skill and say, what parts can I use instead? And there was a lot of that substitution going on when we would run out of parts or when parts were put back into circulation. So don't let the large numbers fool you. And don't say to yourself, oh, I don't have that much to build with. Perfect. Build with what you've got, because that is a Lego Master skill.